everyone and welcome back to NotesNaka. Today is day 13 of the lead coding challenge, and for today's problem we have removed k digits. So I guess the level of the questions are increasing now. So this is a bit tougher question than previous days if we compare it. So what we have to do in today's question is we will be given a number and then we will have to remove k digits from it to form the smallest number possible. Like in this question, if we remove 4, 3 and 2, we will get 1, 2, 1, 9, which is the smallest number that is possible from this combination of digits. Now, another base case that we have to take care of is the leading zeros have to be removed and only the numbers should be returned. And if the 0 is itself the answer, then we will have to return 0 only. So let's check out the algorithm on pen and paper and then we will get back into code. So we will be given a string of numbers and we will have to find out a number that is the smallest after removing k number of digits. So in this number, if we remove 4, 3 and 2, then we will get 1219, which is our required output, which is the smallest number that can be formed from this string after removing this number of digits. So to solve this problem, what we will do is, first of all, initialize a res string which will hold our final answer. And after that, what we will do is make a new function in which we will pass the number res and also the value of k. Now these things will keep on changing on every recursive call. So in the first recursive call, what we will do is, first of all, we will check if k is equal to 0. If k is 0, what does that mean? It means that if we have 1, 2, 3 and k is 0, what is the smallest digit you can make from this number by removing 0 number of digits. So that is the same digit. You cannot make any other digit from that. So we will just return the number by appending it in res. So res will become 1, 2, 3 and we will return it. But right now k is 3. So this is not the case that we will go in. Instead, after that, what we will do is first calculate the length. So length over here is 6. So you can see 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we will take the index and the length is 6. And after that, what we will do is check if length is less than or equal to k. Now what this means is, if you have 1, 2, 3 and your k is suppose 4, so length is 3, 2 and k is 4, then what will happen is, what is the smallest digit you can make by removing 4 digits? That means you removed all the digits. So you will just return the rest without doing anything. Initially res is already empty, so you will just return the res. Now this is also not the case over here. The length is 6 and we have k is 3. So what we will do is find out a min index which will initially be 0. And after that, what we will do is, inside this whole string, we will iterate up to k. So up to k means up to this place, up to third place we will iterate and we will find out the smallest digit among this. So the smallest one from this is 1. So 1 is our smallest one and its min index is already 0. So it will remain 0. And then the new res will become 1. And after that, for the recursion call, what we will do is first make a new string to pass. We will not pass the entire string again. Instead, we will pass a new string which will be equal to min index plus 1 comma the length minus the min index. So what is the min index? Min index is 0 plus 1 is 1 comma length minus min index is 6 minus 0, which is 6. That means the substring from 1 counting to 6 digits, that will be 4, 3, 2, 2, 1 and 9. So this is our new string that we have to pass. After passing this string, the new function that we will pass is the new comma k comma res, and what k is over here is k will be k minus main index. So this is the k right now. So k is 3 right now and main index is 0, so we will pass 3 in the first iteration. Now this is the first iteration. So what will happen in the second iteration? In the second iteration, when we come, k is 3, len is 5, we have the string 4 3 2 2 0 1 2 3 4 5, and k is 3, length is 5, so we will make the main index as 0 and then iterate up till 3 and find out the smallest value. The smallest value is this 2, so the main index will become 3 and res will become 1 2, and what after that? So res becomes this. We will find out the new string. The new string is main plus 1, so 3 plus 1 is 4, and after that length minus main index. Length is 5 minus main index is 3, which is 2, so 2 digits after that, which is 1 9. So we pass 1 9 comma k minus main index. What is k minus main index? K minus main index is 3 minus 3 right here, so 0, and the rest is currently 1 2. So this will be the new passing parameters. Now in the third iteration, what will happen is k is 0 now, so we are following in the base case that we discussed earlier. So when k is 0, we just append the entire number inside the res and return. So res will become it is already 1 2, and we are appending what we have passed, 1 9, so it will return 1 2 1 9, which is our answer. So this will be printed. Now in the main function, we also have to check the base cases over there. Now, so suppose that your k was initially 0, so initially we will return the num itself. We will not do anything and return the num. And if suppose your k is greater than the number size, so suppose k is 4 and your number size is 2, that means we are not gonna do anything and just return 0. So we return what that means is you have 1 2 3 and you have 4, you can remove 4 digits, that means you remove everything and there is nothing left, so we will return 0 string. So that were the two base cases over there. Now that's not the end of base cases. What we have is after returning the result. So suppose we return the result. Now if res is 0 1, then what do? We have to remove 0 and only return 1. So for that also we will have to handle the cases, and also if 0 0 0 1, then we have to remove 3 zeros and then return 1. So we have to handle these types of cases as well. And before doing all of this, we have to check if res of 0 is equal to 0 or not. If it is equal to 0, then only we will go ahead and check all of these cases. Otherwise, we will directly return res. So this can be clear from the code. So now let's go ahead and see the code. I hope you understood the basic algorithm, and it will be clear from the code now. So what we have to do is this is our main function that was provided, and in this function we have the number and k. So first thing first, if k is equal to 0, just return the number. There is nothing we have to do with it. We cannot remove any digits, and that is the smallest digit possible. If k is greater than or equal to num, that means we have removed all the digits as k was larger, and then we will return just 0. After that, we have initialized a string res. So it is an empty string, and this is a new function that we have created in which we are sending num, this string, k, this k value, and res, this new string that we have created. So this is our new function that we have created, where we have the num, k and res. So in this, what we'll have to do is first check if k is equal to 0 or not. Now we're again checking this over here, because here we will recursively call this function and check. That's why we need to provide this condition here too. If k is equal to 0, that means the entire number can be used. So we just append it with res and return. And this is a void function. We do not have to return anything. We are just changing the res, and the res is containing our final answer. And after that, we have calculated length. Now if it does not fall in this case, then we will check if length is less than or equal to k or not. If it is, that means we have removed all the number and there is nothing to append with res. So we just return. And if it does not fall in this case as well, then we will calculate the min index. Initially, we keep the min index at 0 and then iterate up till k inside the string from 1 to k and check which is the smallest number. So num of I, that means num of 0 is less than num of min index, that is num of I. If it is small, then we do this step, min index is equal to I, and if it is not, then we just skip and then we keep on finding out the smallest number in that range. Then when we get the smallest one, we append it, we res.pushback, add it inside our result, the num of min index, that is the smallest number that we have found in that range. And after that, the string, a new number is created by us, the new string that we will pass in the next iteration. So the new num will be the substring of min index plus 1 till length minus min index. So, and then we will again call it recursively for new number comma k minus min index. The k will now become k minus min index and res. So this will recursively call itself and find out the number till it falls in any of these base cases. And it will do it until k is equal to 0 or any until the condition is valid. And at the end, we have our res over here. Now if res of 0 is not equal to 0, that means if there are no leading zeros, then just return the res. And if int of s is equal to res the size, now we'll have to compare it with the size of the result. So we are keeping it in a new variable s. Then bool f is equal to true. So we have a boolean function that is initially true, and we have a count of 0 and I is equal to 0. Now while f is true, then we increment the count and we check if count is equal to s or not. And why we are doing this is, suppose you have a answer of 0, 0, 0, 0, and then what we will do for that is return only 1 0. So we will count it and return only 1 0 in that case. And if res of I is equal to 0, then we will just erase that 0. And if res of I is not equal to 0, we will finally make f false and it will come out of the loop and return res. So this is the algorithm. It is quite lengthy, and but this is how we do it. If I run the code, you can see the answer is same and it has been accepted. So now what I want to say is that this might not be the best way to do this question. I also tried using stack and then reversing it, and tried the stack version of this problem as well. But the problem there was my time limit was exceeding. So if you guys try that question in using stack or any other method than this, then do leave it down in the comment section and we all can benefit from that as well. And if you liked what you saw and learned something, then do give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to our channel. And thank you for watching and have a nice day. Take care. Bye bye.